Welcome back to Retirement News Online. As you approach retirement or change jobs, deciding what to do with your 401k can have long-term implications for taxes, investment flexibility, fees, and income planning. Now, a rollover may offer new opportunities, but it can also offer trade-offs that aren't always obvious. Asking the right questions can help you determine whether a 401k rollover truly supports your retirement goals. That's why we have this guy here, Benny Stewart with Summit Pointe Financial in Lee's Summit, Missouri. Benny, welcome back. I would say the first question is, what are the benefits of rolling over your 401k? I guess maybe in having more control as opposed to just leaving it in the plan.
Yeah, I mean, more control is the primary benefit, I would say. I tell clients all the time, a 401k plan is very limited on the amount of investments you have inside of there. It's got to suit the 18-year-old who just started and the 65-year-old who's getting ready to retire. And usually there's just no way to customize a portfolio to an individual inside of a retirement plan.
And it's probably not uncommon for you to see a client come in initially and have like 4 or 5 401ks that they're not even aware of, and nobody really tells them that, and then you come in and have to help them. Probably.
That is true. I mean, consolidation of accounts is a huge factor in making your financial life simple going forward. It gives you more, like I said, more control over how we do things. And
when you're doing the rollover, I mean, there are some good ways to do it and some bad ways to do it, but talk about the fees, some of the expenses, and then rolling it over. How does that really affect the overall retirement planning?
So fees and expenses can kind of go both ways. Typically inside of a 401k, it's mutual funds, so you're looking at the expenses of those funds, and they're usually not the cheapest. If you were to do a rollover, we open up the investment universe, thousands of ETFs, individual stocks and mutual funds, bonds, annuities, all kinds of fun stuff. But we could really get the fees down, which could result in, tens of thousands of dollars over time.
So how does a rollover affect an income strategy?
So again, about control. We could do different things with the rollover that you could inside of your 401k. We could do some flooring with like a fixed annuity per se that guarantees you income for life. We could do stocks and bonds. Bonds obviously produce some dividends and income. Stocks would be the growth side of things. Again, we could personalize things for you and make diversification more important.
And then it's important to work with somebody like you, because the one thing you don't want to do is take a distribution and then put it into another account in most cases, because that's a taxable event, isn't it?
That is correct, and that's one of the major pitfalls and why we walk our clients through step by step when doing a rollover. Because yeah, if you get a check mailed to you and go deposit in your bank because you don't want to lose that check, well, you just created a nice taxable event for yourself. So
that's one of the reasons why in Retirement News Online we talk to experts like Benny. You can find him in Lee's Summit, Missouri at Summit Pointe Financial. Again, if you'd like to learn more about Retirement News Online, you can visit our website at retirementnewsonline.com. Thanks for taking the time to watch this. We'll see you next time.